Hi and welcome to another Bitcoin update. In the last video I told you about, or I announced the sudden drop that we were experiencing, and when I made the video we weren't quite finished with the drop. I also said that I didn't think we had seen the last of it yet, and as it is, we made it all the way down to about $6,210, somewhere around there, $6,211, somewhere around there. And then we had a little bit of a recovery, and now we are, as you can see, we are testing the bottom of this pennant now, which has now become a support level. I suspect that we will test it maybe once more, and then I think we are going to probably break back into this triangle and possibly through it. We've had a disturbance in the charts right now. It's changed the trend. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. We've had a disturbance in the trend. We have now changed trend. Have a look at the volume that we saw during this drop. There was some heavy volume, and in my opinion, somebody has sold, or at least one entity has sold a fair amount of Bitcoin to get this price to drop the way it did, and they are buying and selling at the bottom here. I haven't done any research to prove this, but this is my theory. They are buying the bottoms, and as their buying chases the dips up a little bit, they sell off a few to get the price back down again and buy as much as they can, as quickly as they can before the price rises. Now, I can't see this lasting too long. We've already tested the support level twice already. That trend line is now, it's not exactly a flat horizontal line. It's actually call it an uphill line. So that peak and that peak, as you can see, the second peak is slightly higher than the first, but we haven't broken through that support level yet. I suspect we might test it once more, as I said, and then break through it. I can't see it going down again, although nothing is impossible. If I look at this blue line, in my previous videos, this was all if I'm not mistaken, a 20-day moving average or a 50-day moving average. I've now changed that to a 200-day moving average, and as you can see, during the flat period, we were trading basically along that line, over it, above it, maybe slightly more below the line, but basically we were following the trend, and here we suddenly broke away from it. Now, in my opinion, this line is now going to, as time goes on, the longer this trend lasts, the lower this line is going to come. And at some point, I think we are going to break through here, and we are going to cross that 200-day moving average line, and I think that is when things are going to happen, and it can't be too long now. Let me just move this chart. Let me shorten it slightly. If you look at the moment, we are at the end of that chart, which is call it it's the 30th today, and there we are at the 7th. So in the next 7 days, in the next week, at the most a week, I would say. I can't guarantee it, but this is how I see it. Within the next week, and I would say probably no more than 5 days. We can't get too closely into this, although it is possible. It's very doubtful that it's going to. So within the next 5 days, I think we are going to see the price cross or break this support level, and then eventually break the 200-day moving average. And I think once it actually gets above the 200-day moving average by a substantial amount and actually stays there, I think then we basically home free. I think that the price is going to go up after that. If we test this support level another once and it doesn't happen, we don't break it, and it comes down a bit and maybe test it again and doesn't break it, then I think we could see another slight drop in the price, possibly down, hopefully not to break the danger line of around $6,000. We are $200 odd above it at the moment, 264 to be exact. So we've got $264 to drop before I actually get worried, but I don't think we are going to get there. The stochastics RSI, if I look at that, we are currently, I'm on a 1 hour chart right now. As you can see, the blue line has crossed above the moving average, and we are a fair bit above the 50% level, which is a bullish sign. So I expect from that, if we look at the MACD, it is also trading above the moving average for its trend. So both of these are a confirmation for me that we are going to see while these two are trading above their moving averages, we are going to see, or we should see, a slight increase in the price. How much would depend on the volume. At the moment, the volume is not too bad, but it is fairly low. So that's my take on Bitcoin for now. I had to give it these last this bit here to actually see what we were doing before I could actually even contemplate where we might be going. But I still think that by December, by this time in December, or rather by mid to three-quarter way through December, we are going to see possibly new highs for Bitcoin again. That is the general consensus in the field anyway. Amongst those that do know, everybody is optimistic for a rise, and the longer we stay low like this, the quicker this rise is going to happen when it actually takes place. So I think we are getting very close now. I'm actually very glad that this has happened, and although it was on the negative side downwards, it's an excellent entry point for anybody wanting to get in now. It's a very good low point. I think it is my opinion that we are going to see some rises from here. As I said, possibly test the support level once more, and then we might even break through it on the next attempt. And then the next target is the moving average, the 200-day moving average. Once we cross that, I think we are probably home free, and enthusiasm is definitely going to increase, volume will increase, and the price will happen with it. That's it for me today. I will catch you in the next one. Cheers.